But the thing about this wild dogs is like once you've got a population of wild dogs breeding in the woods, you basically got something that's kind of like a wolf.
Very much.
It's kind of like a small shitty
Look
wolf.
at this.
Oh my God.
Fuck off.
He fought for his life against 3 large dogs.
What
oh
the
my God.
fuck?
This guy got torn
2
apart.
pit bulls and a German Shepherd.
Jesus fucking
And they were all on the
Christ.
same team?
He said they kept attacking me for like 15 minutes. Roll that down. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It was actually it. Oh my God. 3 dogs. 2 of them were pit bulls. The third one was a German Shepherd. One with a German Shepherd. One of them attacked me. When it did, it triggered the other 2, and they joined in. They were attacking me from all sides. I was trying to keep them away from the inside of my legs where the femoral arteries are and away from my neck. I had nothing with me to fend them off. I was desperately grabbing sticks to hit them, but the sticks were decayed and kept falling apart. They kept attacking me for what seemed like 15 minutes. I was physically and mentally exhausted. I was trying to figure out what to do. I considered falling on the ground and rolling up in a ball and playing dead like you're supposed to do with bears. I considered screaming for help, but I knew no one would hear me. My 4-wheeler and my cell phone were 150 yards away, and I knew I would never make it there. I finally remembered that there's a tree stand nearby the adjoining property. I found a good stick, and I was able to keep the dogs at a distance until I could get to that stand and climb up on it. In the stand, Scott was able to catch his breath, get his heart rate down, and get the first good look at his wounds. He was in bad shape. He had punctures and lacerations of both arms and both hands, and from his waist down to his ankles. He needs medical attention immediately. I sat in the stand for about 30 minutes after the dogs left. He said, when I got down, they heard me rustling. They heard the rustling of the leaves under my boots. They came running back in. So Scott rushed back into the tree stand and waited another 30 minutes after the dogs left. This time he purposely made a lot of noise to see if the dogs would return. They did not. He decided to head in the opposite direction away from his 4-wheeler and where the dogs had come from. I found a good stick, and I quietly tiptoed to a fence line that was about 60 yards away. I climbed over the fence and then hiked about a half a mile through a cow pasture out to the highway. I didn't know the story was going to be so long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm apologizing. I apologize. I feel like I'm so fucking... This guy got fucked up by dogs. The end. So
298 puncture wounds and lacerations.
Yeah.
A lot of stitches to fix him up.
So I guess he got out. A couple guys alone in a pickup truck drove around me. Yeah. Okay. There it is. So he got help.
No rabies.
That's why. Okay, let's go. Let's work this into this bit. This is why Germans are weak, because Germans don't have predators, right? This is what I was trying to say. If you grew up with predators, right? Predators, like I think, like I grew up getting attacked by dogs, like that in Florida.
You think that helped you?
No, I think it gave me anxiety.
It does. When you're a kid, when I was a kid, like if you saw a dog on the street, it could always be touch and go. Like you never knew.
Yeah.
You always moved away from a dog that you just saw walk.
How are your daughters around a strange dog?
They know. Yeah, they're like,
Really?
yeah, because they've seen bad dogs, good dogs. They've seen dogs, and some dogs, you know, you just can't trust them. You don't know them.
No.
You know, you have no idea what's going on with that dog, and most dogs are great. You know, I'm a big fan of dogs, but
Most dogs until they're not.
But it's and people that get like really violent dogs.
Dogs are like,
hey, you know, you got a trainer, you got like a wild monster that lives with you now.
Do you ever about to say something and then someone talks over you and you go, "That was a good call, man. I should have said that." I was about to say the most
right
horrible.
Thank you.
I was about to say the most horrible thing, and then I was like,
Glad we cut you back.